bitter ending. Harry made hot under the collar by the media, a Sussex's relationship dug up again. The royal family has been the subject of controversial BBC documentary The Princes and the Press, presented by Amol Rajan. The first episode of the two-part programme, which aired yesterday, examined the relationship between the media and Prince William and Harry. It looked at how the princes have tried to manage the press and the tension between the roles they were born into and their desire for a private life. Johnny Diamond, a royal correspondent, described Prince Harry's remark, in which he claimed the media had stepped a boundary when covering his connection with Meghan Markle, as a hot tongue of flame. The Princes and the Press, a contentious BBC documentary hosted by Amol Rajan, focused on the royal family. The programme also looked back at Harry's historic comments accusing the media of stepping a line in their coverage of his relationship with Meghan. In an unprecedented 2016 statement, he claimed that the news coverage had racist undertones and that he was concerned for Meghan's safety. In the documentary, Sky News royal correspondent Rhiannon Mills recalled her surprise when the statement was first released. Ms. Mills said, "I was sitting at home, it was a weekday morning, and all of a sudden this statement drops in my inbox. And for a family who we always hear that mantra, never complain, never explain, this was extraordinary." The Duke of Sussex, who at the time had only been dating Meghan for a few months, released the statement via a royal spokesperson. It was met with widespread surprise in the UK, due to its direct and outspoken language, a departure from the customary, terse royal communications. BBC royal correspondent Mr. Diamond said, "It was a hot tongue of flame, that statement, and that is not the way that a press advisor would have phrased anything. But, Harry, felt he wants to do it." The statement was also unique in its direct and public reference to the private life of a member of the monarchy. The statement claimed, "The past week has seen a line crossed. Meghan has been subject to a wave of abuse and harassment. Some of it has been very public. The smear on the front page of a national newspaper, the racial undertones of comment pieces, and the outright sexism and racism of social media trolls and web article comments." The palace statement also mentioned nightmarish nightly legal battles to keep defamatory statements out of newspapers, and Meghan's mother Doria Ragland having to struggle past photographers to get to her front door. It ended with a call for understanding of the Duke of Sussex's plight. It read, "He has asked for this statement to be issued in the hopes that those in the press who have been driving this story can pause and reflect before any further damage is done. He knows that it is unusual to issue a statement like this, but hopes that fair-minded people will understand why he has felt it necessary to speak publicly." In 2020 the Sussexes quit the royal family, and a year later the couple were deeply critical of the British media in an infamous tell-all CBS interview with Oprah Winfrey. The rest of the firm have been in tension with the BBC since the release of The Princes and the Press, and in a rare move Buckingham Palace, Clarence House and Kensington Palace released a joint statement criticising the show. The three royal houses said the documentary had made overblown and unfounded claims, and that it was disappointing to give credibility to such claims. The speech was also unique in that it made a direct and public reference to a member of the monarchy's private life. "A line has been crossed in the last week," the statement alleged. Meghan has been subjected to a barrage of harassment and abuse. Some of it has been quite public, including a slander on the front page of a national newspaper, racial undertones in comment pieces, and blatant sexism and bigotry in social media trolls and web article comments. Nightmarish nightly legal fights to keep defamatory utterances were also addressed in the palace statement. Brinquire News Summary.